Chapter Café, where every page is served with a drizzle of desire, a drop of blood. I'm your host, Kristen, and today we're swallowing roses and razor blades in a heady cocktail of passion and peril. Prepare to sip on secrets stained red and savor stolen glances that might end in a deadly twist. So pour a crimson cocktail or brew your darkest roast. Pull up a chair and brace yourself. This is romance with a twist of the knife on the Chapter Café. If this is your first time joining us, here's hope of tasting works. Appetizers are backlist titles begging for another moment under our blood-red candles. Entrees are a curated blend of old favorites and fresh releases, where love and danger share the same table. And desserts are newly baked thrillers and romantic confections that leave you craving just one more bite. So sharpen your wits and steady your heart. These selections will keep your pulse racing until the final page as we dip into some mysterious selections. For our appetizers, we'll start with Buried in a Book by Lucy Arlington, where Lila Wilkins gets paid to read and to fall into danger. When a best-selling author drops dead at her agency, she uncovers letters laced with deceit. Can she solve the murder before she becomes the next victim? In the Book of Cold Cases by St. James, we see two-time blogger Hazel Marsh following a trail of intrigue to a mysterious recluse with her own hidden secrets. Can Hazel solve the cold case murders haunting her town? And finally, in A Botanist's Guide to Parties and Poisons by Kate Gavari, we see Saffron Everly's invitation to an elegant dinner party bloom with more than flowers. When a guest collapses, a murder becomes the night's main course. Can Saffron finally prove her worth and intelligence by solving the crime? Next to these entrees, we'll delight with crime-solving friendships. In The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman, four retirees who meet weekly to dismantle unsolved crimes until one hits a little too close to home. In their tranquil village, secrets cut deeper than the jigsaw room's finest blade. In Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson, analyzes a close-knit clan where every secret is a weapon and every smile conceals a motive. Love, loyalty, and murder collide in a twisted dance you won't see coming. And finally, the desserts that will satiate your cravings for more. In The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth, Kate patrols a treacherous cliffside, saving lives one desperate soul at a time, until the night that he doesn't. And within The Golden Spoon by Jessa Maxwell, the high-stakes world of televised cooking battles, ambition simmers into homicide. As knives flash in the kitchen, everyone becomes a suspect in this locked-room culinary whodunit. Now we'll trade our sharpened clues for tender confessions. Romance doesn't always bloom in battle. It thrives in whispered promises and secret touches. So pull closer, let your heart race for gentler thrills, and discover how love can cut deeper than any knife. For appetizers full of tender tension, try It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, where a Hollywood it girl escapes flashing cameras from misty Pacific shores, where salty air mingles with forbidden attraction and a sudden storm might be the least of her surprises. Or try Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers, where in Gold Rush, California, survival demands grit, and hearts risk more than they bargained for. Under harsh skies, love blooms like a fragile flower, daring to defy life's cruelest stakes. Then, in One Night on the Island by Josie Silver, we'll see strangers stranded together, when Cleo and Mac find their differences sourced by necessity. As the tides rise, so does the tension, and a single night might change the tides forever. When your entrees need to be sharpened by passion's razored edge, try Bridgerton by Julia Quinn, where a rakish douche wields wit like a rapier to be faithful engagement to Daphne Bridgerton. But pretend love can often cut deeper than truth when real feelings pierce the facade. Or Book Lovers by Emily Henry, when a literary agent's precise world unravels as she clashes with and then can't resist the only other bibliophile on her lovely vacation. Their barbed banter conceals the softest center. And finally, in desserts, we offer a thrust of desire in The Nanny by Lana Ferguson, about a forgotten connection that lingers in every touch, as a live-in nanny realizes she may have more commonality with the brooding single dad than she originally thought. But can they overcome the awkward first meetings and tension building behind the scenes of their domestic existence? And finally, in Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, we go from disastrous first meetings to heartfelt confessions. This tale reminds us that second chances can land like a knife's edge, painful at first, but ultimately life-changing. So, as your pulse quickens and the air crackles, this is romance with a blade hidden in every embrace. If tonight's romance with a twist of the knife left you breathless, subscribe, leave a review, and share your favorite heart-pounding moment in the comments. Until next time, may your pages turn fast and your cocktails run dark.